Crown Indigenous Relations Minister Gary Anasandagri had this to say outside the Liberal caucus on Wednesday.
This is the next natural step in this process, and it's important that we get that information required in order for us to assess where we go from here, and this is where I'm looking forward to the province of Manitoba being at the table.
The government is giving $740,000 to the Long Plain First Nation to get more information on the scope of a potential search of the Prairie Green landfill, where it is believed the remains of 2 Indigenous women are located. But Liberals remain non-committal on what role they will play in an actual search. Speaking to APTN's Nation to Nation this week, Hill Times columnist Rose LeMay called the announcement interesting.
There already has been a feasibility study which clearly said that these things, landfill searches, are possible. They are possible. They are done so often in the States that the FBI actually has procedures how to do it.
The NDP's Leah Gazan was more critical, saying the government needs to stop studying.
This government has a history of doing studies with no action. And, I'm going to encourage the government not to stall. There was a feasibility study that's already been done. It said it was feasible. It's time to move into action and stop delaying.
Green Party co-leader Elizabeth May says with the new provincial government in place, things should move more quickly.
When a provincial government says we need help to do this thing that you say you support, that the federal government gets out its checkbook. And I will certainly support federal support and federal government resources to allow what may be we think will be complicated, will be technically challenging. And there should be no feasibility study that stands in the way of searching the landfill.
Nevertheless, Gazan is quick to point out the buck stops with the Liberals.
The federal government has human rights obligations, international human rights obligations, that they're failing to uphold by not searching the landfill. This is not a choice. This is part of international law.
Fraser Needham, APTN National News, Ottawa.